Hey listeners, Blue Apron gives you all the essentials. Inside everyone is an incredible cook when you use Blue Apron's farm fresh ingredients. Enjoy step-by-step recipes delivered to your door for just $10 a meal. So go to blueapron.com/TMR to receive $30 off your first order.
Audible.com is on a mission to unleash the power of the spoken word. And here at the Mariah Report, we are here to help. You, the listeners, can go to audibletrial.com/the Mariah Report to sign up for a free 30-day trial and get a free audiobook download. They have a selection you will love, guaranteed. With the world's largest library of audiobooks, you're sure to find the perfect listen. If you don't love a book, swap it for another anytime. Sign up for free at audibletrial.com/the Mariah Report.
Hi.
Here we are.
Welcome to the Mariah Report.
I'm Dan Enriquez.
I'm Martin Burgess.
I almost sang that one. I'm Dan Enriquez. I'm getting very Oprah. I sound Oprah. I mean...
Have you been having vocal lessons or something?
No, not at all.
We should get on that. We should get some vocal lessons.
Oh, girl, bitch, please.
Why?
I don't have time for that. I just like to sing in my lonesome by myself. I've been recently singing the Rainbow album.
Oh, Mariah's back up for you?
Yes.
I know. Yeah. We all do
you
that.
know how it goes.
Yeah.
You know how it goes. So this is Moments.
Yes.
Welcome, everyone. We have just a couple of festive moments.
We do. Good ones.
Some babies, some arrests, some other things, and we have a special guest joining us for those.
We do.
But
before we get started, well, first of all, we have two public service announcements.
Yes.
We're having a transitional moment with the behind-the-scenes server.
In front of the scenes, behind the scenes.
All the scenes, yeah. We're changing servers, so if you lose us for a moment, where you'll find us somewhere
on one of your apps or
Yep.
your iTunes, your Stitcher, your Google, your all of this. Just we're still here. We're just
working
migrating.
Transitional moments. Also, we have another public service announcement. There's a crisis in the world.
A PSA.
A PSA. So, have you heard about the situation in Chechnya that's going on?
Yes, me. I've heard of it.
Dan?
Yes.
So the ruler of the land over there is insane and rounding up gay people.
Clearly.
Arresting them, probably going to kill them.
Absurd.
And just recently told police to go tell everybody to kill their gay children. And as we know, the LGBT community needs to stick together. And for sure, there are lambs over there suffering.
Yes.
So, and you're probably wondering, what the hell can I do? There is a charity that I've been giving to for a while now, but they are working with Russian lawyers to get people out of Chechnya, but of course that takes money.
Right.
The charity is called Rainbow Railroad, and that's what they do. They get gay people, LGBT people out of these situations. So they need money, obviously. So donate at rainbowrailroad.ca. It's a Canadian organization.
Got it.
But they're on the ground helping. So if you're at home wondering what you can do, that's exactly what you can do.
That's exactly what you can do. It's the perfect time for that.
Again, and all of us need to donate because there are lambs for sure over there.
Definitely.
In trouble.
And they're over there singing Can't Take That Away.
And Hero and all of that.
And they trying to survive, girl.
Mm-hmm. So
that's really great.
We need to get on that.
Let's do it. Let's do our part.
Please.
So go over there. Get on your damn computers.
You guys can
do it from your phone, though, too, right?
Sacrifice a splash and just give them $10 or $5.
Can you do it on your phone?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd pay through PayPal. I do like a monthly thing.
Oh, girl, that's easy.
Yeah.
You got your PayPal. You're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, lambs. That's your lamb homework for the week.
Please, yes.
Thank you much.
So let's get into Mariah stuff.
Let's do it. Why not?
Well, first of all, let's introduce our guest.
Yes, welcome.
It's our friend Mark Tagwalan.
Hi. Hello.
Mark is also
listeners.
AKA Mirage.
Yes. Fabulous.
If you guys listen to the Mariah Report, the Mariah's World finale back in the day.
Back in the day.
The looking in.
Like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
It seems like forever ago, though.
I know. That was the last time we guys were together.
I know.
And
Was it really?
I was in drag and I was doing all these New Year's thing.
Yes.
So Mirage performed Mariah's New Year's Eve live
debacle live for the
live.
season finale.
As is. It wasn't a corrected version.
Right, as
and it was
is.
so good.
He did it really great.
I was
We have a little video. Do we have a little video on Instagram?
Yeah,
do.
it wasn't Facebook.
It's on
Facebook,
Facebook too.
okay.
But we can
Yeah.
put it on the YouTube maybe.
We can put it on
Share
the
it.
YouTube.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, put it on the YouTube. Why not?
My face was hurting like watching it.
Oh my God, it was great. First of all,
I was nervous. The crowd
I can't
was
believe
really
that you
good.
kept that secret from us because we didn't even know what you were going to do. I thought you were
No,
going to go
I
there.
actually know.
Oh, you two told him? I
It was
didn't
Martin's
know.
idea. I was gonna do something else.
What were you gonna do?
but I think it was the best way to like.
Oh, it was flawless. It was
to
perfect.
do like a little goodbye to Mariah's World. So
Yes.
it was perfect. It was perfect.
To send it on
and I don't
home.
even have to rehearse. I just like, fumble and
Yeah, and not sing.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, so were you nervous beforehand?
I was.
It was a big crowd that
It was
week.
a big, yeah. It was. I was very nervous, but the crowd really helped me, and the fact there was a lot of lambs there.
Yes, there were.
That the energy was just overwhelming, and they were giving me tips, honey, and my.
I'm
you
telling
made
you,
some
I
money.
saw the dollar
Yeah,
bills
I know.
coming.
Yeah, Dad and I were like-
I was getting some coins.
shit, can I be a backup dancer?
I know. We were like,
hey,
hang on Yeah, we were like, hang on a second. We've been here 8 weeks and didn't make a single dollar.
Nobody gave us a dime.
And you turn up and make all the money.
I
You
did.
didn't even
I
lip
did.
sync. You just walked
Actually,
across the stage.
2 days later, I was still. There was still some dollars dropping from one of my outfits after 2 days.
Of course. No, it was really great. And the crowd, obviously, loved it. I loved it. I was in it. I was down.
Yeah, it was a fun moment. It was a fun moment. So thank you for inviting me, and thanks for that idea, actually.
Of course.
And now I'm here. This is unexpected.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're in it?
I'm in it. Like, this is kind of like my dream come true to be in this podcast, because every time I listen to you guys all the time, and I feel like talking to myself, trying to chime in, and then nobody gets to listen to me. Like, I have
now you can chime in on
Yeah.
I know. This is so exciting.
All right. Well,
right.
what moment should we start with this week?
Let's start with Happy Birthday Babies.
Yes.
Turn eternal. The
Oh my
6.
God, they're 6 years old.
Can you believe it? 6 years. Where's the time gone?
I don't know. Do you know what freaked me out when Mariah posted that video of Rocky losing his tooth and he was talking in sentences? I was like, shit,
Right?
he talks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm used to him just saying, I'm wacky.
I know. I was watching videos of
Supernatural.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. I know, it's so crazy.
I know.
And their hair is good.
They're good.
They look good.
Oh, good. Yes.
So they spent their 6th birthday at Disney World.
Okay, I'm kind of looking at them thinking, I'm like, I'm over you guys being at Disney World. Aren't you guys
I'm
over
sort
it?
of over it. Yeah.
Aren't they over it?
Right?
It's
I
so
mean, you
fun,
go
like-
there every week.
I know. Like,
It can't be that exciting.
We're going here again for our 6th birthday.
Yeah. But I mean, they went to South Africa last year, so they're probably just running out of ideas already.
Yeah, I mean, they had spent their first birthday in Paris.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Jesus.
They're running
where
out
do
of
you go
options,
from
yeah.
there? But I guess, I mean, for 6-year-olds, I guess meeting Mickey never gets old?
Probably not.
Probably not, yeah.
Maybe.
I'm sure it's exciting. You want to bet they ask and then they say Disneyland.
Because
And they're like-
that's all they know, but wait till they find all these other places. I don't know what other places there are, but you
Universal.
never know.
I mean, they
I
went to
don't know
Universal.
what the kids do.
Right.
Where else can they go? Nowhere.
I guess not.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know anything about children. I don't know where they go. I don't know where they eat. Let me tell you, sometimes, I work in a restaurant and sometimes parents will be like, well, what do you think, little Bobby should have? Honey, I don't know what a 2-year-old eats.
I don't know
I have
him.
no idea. I don't know. Buy the bitch a steak. Jesus. I have no clue what kids are up to.
I don't know.
No idea. I don't know what they
they
find
had fun, though. It seemed
Yeah, well, there's the one. I'm sure they had fun and all that. They went on all the rides, but there is the one picture or video. I think it's on Mariah's Instagram or something, or maybe Nick Cannon's. I think it was Nick Cannon's, and they're walking.
Can we follow up talk on Nick Cannon, by the way?
Of course, yeah.
I just remembered.
They're walking into their birthday party, and some guy is trying to put like a Mickey Mouse or a birthday hat on Monroe. And she's like, no, get it away from me. And she's like, no. And she's like, I'm telling you, Miss Monroe does not play, honey. She's not in it for the lights, camera, and action. She's living her best life without it. I feel like she doesn't she doesn't like being on the red carpet. She doesn't like a lot of the like fanfare.
Yeah.
From what I see, I don't know. Maybe she's a ham and she eats it up. I have no idea.
Right.
No, it seems like she's kind of resisting it. And she's
Yeah.
learning to resist it.
Right.
She's learning to resist. Correct.
Yeah.
That's good.
There you go. There you go. There you have it.
Which is fine. She can do what she wants.
Absolutely. We don't, let the girl do what she does.
Yeah.
She's 6 years old. She ruling the world.
Yeah.
I think I saw a picture. There's one ride where the three, Mariah, Nick, and Monroe in one ride, and then Rocky was on a different
Oh, no.
in a
Compartment.
a different car all by himself. Like, that's just weird, but it's
Poor Rocky.
interesting that Mariah and Nick were in the same car and Rocky was in a different car.
I mean, but that just goes to show these kids are old. They can ride alone. That, you know what I mean? And I would be scared.
Tall
I'd be
enough.
like, right? That's the crazy thing. I remember when Dem Babies was just born.
Little itty bitty baby.
Oh my Lord!
Remember the release of the website? It was a big thing.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
so huge. It was like, I remember, because Facebook had reminded me just the other day that as soon as their birth was announced, my ass was up on the Facebook telling everybody about it, saying, "Oh, these babies." Yeah.
I don't remember, like, it took them a while to release the pictures in the website.
Yes.
A little
it
while,
did.
yeah.
It did. I think it was like 6 or 7 months.
Yeah.
Which is probably the right thing to do. Well, the babies, they first made the public appearance on the Barbara Walters interview when they were in the cribs looking precious. Now, if those were not the cutest damn babies sitting in that crib looking like baby dolls, I don't know what is more precious than that. But that was just the best.
Do you also feel like, because they're Mariah's babies, they're also like your babies in a way when you
They're
see
our
them?
cousins, yeah.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Like we're uncles and aunties, just like distant.
Lamely.
Right.
Exactly.
We got their back.
Yeah.
Like, don't be pushing Miss Monroe down in the playground. I'll come for your mama.
Some people take it a bit too far, though, because remember at the Christmas shows when Monroe and Rocky sat next to us, in front of us?
Yes.
And people would just straight up come in front of them, snap photos.
I know. Now that was
like
a little
swarm
much.
them, yeah, in the
It's a
seats,
little
too.
much. But I don't know. To me, sometimes it boggles my mind how people get so like celebrity starstruck,
Fan out,
especially
yeah.
with like somebody's kids. Like I get it. Like I'm excited to see them live and in person
me
as
too.
well.
I was like, oh my God, there they are.
Oh
But
my God,
I
it's them babies.
didn't
But
need to be
like
taking
you don't need to be
pictures.
all up in there like that. But I don't think people get enough of a celebrity fix, especially in today's world. They are so fixated on it. It's crazy.
They want to post it and get likes.
Right? That's what it's all about. I don't get it. I don't understand that. It's just not in my wheelhouse, but I can't. Like when I wait on celebrities or when celebrities come through, or I was walking next to Liv Tyler one day on the street. This is a few years ago. She was just had bought some flowers. I didn't even know it was her. I was like, oh, hey girl. Like it doesn't faze me at all. Like, and you know what I mean? But I think a lot of people are like, oh my God, it's a celebrity. Oh my God. And they go crazy.
Yeah.
And be like, well, bitch, you ain't Oprah.
It depends who it is.
Yeah. I mean, RuPaul, I totally like got starstruck and froze. I couldn't move. But I really, other than Mariah and maybe RuPaul and maybe Madonna.
I'd freak out over Oprah.
Oh, yeah,
I'd get
or
all weird.
Oprah.
And Mariah, of course.
But do you know
who starstruck me? I was shocked. I got starstruck when it happened. I was volunteering at the GLAAD Awards once, many years ago. And Sigourney Weaver asked me to take a photo of her and her friends.
Oh.
And all of a sudden, I was like, oh, yes, ma'am. Like shaking. I don't even know why. I like her.
You're
but,
like, I don't even know the last movie you was in, girl.
well,
But
I love Alien.
Well, yeah, she's
I love
classic.
she's great.
Yeah.
But I wasn't expecting
You weren't
it.
expecting it, right.
I was like,
sometimes.
shit, wow, I got starstruck. Damn.
Oh, wow.
Hey, it happens. But they also, especially when their children, deserve a little bit of respect.
Yeah.
Don't be all up in their grill.
Right.
I'll babysit for them, though. They can
Sure.
come around. I'll take care of them.
Did we ever talk about the nanny swap or the
Kardashian?
Mariah had poached the
Oh, the
nanny?
Kardashian
I think
nanny?
we did.
We did talk about
okay,
that.
we did. Yeah.
Can we talk about Nick for a second?
Yes.
Yes, that's true.
Now I'm very interested. Now, are we going to talk about what do you want to talk about? Them coming back together?
That, but I just had like a epiphany
Okay.
like yesterday.
Oh, tell us, please.
So he was on Wendy Williams. Did you watch that, Mark?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of Mark? Of Nick?
Actually, no. I was just listening to to the podcast that you guys.
I did see the interview,
but I haven't seen the.
Well, you
actual
didn't miss
interview.
much. If you listened to us, then you got all.
Yeah,
you needed.
that's what I thought. That's why,
Yeah.
okay, I already listened to you guys, and I feel like I got everything, so I didn't.
Okay,
really-
but can we just open this up just a little bit, not to cut Martin's point off, so don't forget it. But
No.
what are your overall thoughts of Nick and Mariah's marriage? You know, if you could put it in a nutshell for us, Mark.
I kind of like it actually.
Okay.
That they're back together. Or they're not yet, but the
You want them together.
The few moments that they were together, like I said, that I tweeted a while ago that I think it's still very new, but if they really want to get back together, to give it some time and not just like do it just because of the moment. I feel like they need to reevaluate things if they want to do that again, because it's not an easy thing to just go through again. But I don't mind if they do get reunited.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind it either, because I'm used to him.
Yeah.
But I'd prefer not.
Yeah. I prefer not. I don't want to get married again. I'm just so bored of getting married.
Yeah. Especially with that whole James Packer thing. We're
Like,
just
all of that.
Can we just not get married anymore?
And marry Nick 6 times or 7 times.
No.
Like, can we just not do that anymore?
Let's not do it.
Well, I guess also because when Nick married Mariah, there was a whole slew of like events in his life, business-wise, career-wise in his life. But if they want to go through that again, I think he's on a career
Lull.
in a way. But if he just gets a little bit some distance to what Mariah's doing, then I guess we'll be on board. As long as it's just the family thing is fine, him being a dad and everything, but career is like not part of it, then I guess I'm good with that.
I mean, I could see that, but I just feel like I'm sure they're getting it in. But I mean, they don't need to get married again. That's all I want. Just don't get married again. It's too much paperwork. It's going to be a messy
Yeah.
divorce
Can you imagine
again.
They've been doing it for like 3 years in a row, 4 years in a row, like every wedding anniversary,
right?
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, just like
No more.
No more.
That's why I'm sick of weddings, from Mariah weddings. I'm like, okay, we've done this so many times.
yeah,
I know.
she's done weddings like every freaking year when she was
Really. And if it wasn't a wedding, it was an engagement to somebody or a boy toy here, something somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be nice for her to be single for a while.
I think so too. That's just my opinion. But I do like that they are hanging out a lot with the kids, because it is good for that aspect. I like it for that.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I don't need it to be like, you know.
For now. Like,
Yeah.
I like how it is right now. Like, if they do proceed more than that, take some time about it.
And I
Right.
think Nick being on the scene is going to kind of deter Mariah from wanting to date anybody else. Not that anybody's left. Who's on the horizon for her?
She's got all the billionaires.
Yeah.
No, but do you remember EMC Square when it was like all his, but then she got married and then some of the projects got sidetracked
Everything,
because
yeah.
of the wedding and
Because she
all
was,
these things.
she was,
Loved up,
digmatized.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or digmatized.
Whatever. I mean, call it what you will. This, that, or the other. Something happened. Yeah. So we don't want that to happen again. We don't want her
We don't want that to happen again.
career derailed for another, marriage to Nick.
Oh my God. Are we being selfish, Lambs?
Probably. Probably.
Because we've suffered enough. That's
We
why.
have. We've been through a lot this year, Mark.
Yeah.
Please.
I know how you feel.
Because he foiled
He foiled everything. I mean, the whole beautiful era, everything went
Oh my
downhill.
gosh.
Yeah.
I'm a little bitter over that.
Yeah, just trying to imagine like if there's no shoulder accident or
Yeah.
I
like
just
the
wonder.
beautiful after the beautiful single just went
Would've
on
kept-
to like the actual release
Right.
of Me, I Am Mariah. Like I don't know what could have.
What could have come of that? What it
Yeah.
would have
Well-
been? I mean,
I don't know, because after The Arm, I think she had more time to just tweak the album to what it is now. And so I think we would have got a different album, I think. I don't think that was it.
Well, from my understanding, she only added 3 new songs. Like the album was done and ready to go. Then the arm thing happened. She's like, "Oh, I gotta make some adjustments." So I think she did like Heavenly and One More Try were additions and Money. I think. And now those are sort of all Nick Cannon related, if you know what I'm talking about.
Right. Especially One More Try for me.
And then and then Money, and then Heavenly. I mean, yeah, I need those 3 songs on the album.
Yeah.
Me too.
Definitely.
Especially Heavenly for me.
Oh, don't even get me into that. That's a whole moment right there. That's a whole episode.
Yes.
Crazy. Okay, so Martin, did we address your Nick Cannon issue yet?
No, but now I'm confused. All of a
So what's
sudden.
your epiphany?
So on Wendy asked Nick if he would do Nicki Minaj. Remember that question in the hot seat?
Yes, I do.
And then she said, they're in a feud. And he's like, I didn't know that, really. But then I was thinking, didn't Barbara Walters mention it in front of him in an interview with Mariah? And Mariah was talking. Wasn't Nick there for that?
No, that was the interview where they premiered the babies. The one where she was talking about Nicki. Oh, Nick was there for that. He was there, wasn't he? But he wasn't in the interview. He was just in there with the kids when they're in the room.
So he wasn't listening?
He could have been listening.
Did he have no idea there was a feud going on?
But they were going through a divorce.
During Idol?
Well, okay, maybe... No, but she didn't do that Barbara Walters interview until after Idol.
So how come he doesn't know?
I think it was during Idol.
It was during Idol?
Yeah. It wasn't... Idol wasn't finished yet.
Okay, but here's the thing I remember from that Barbara Walters interview. This is the one where she says, "Oh, I didn't know she sang."
Yeah.
Right, okay? Now, when she's in the room with the babies and
Mariah.
Nick,
Yeah.
they don't interact with each other at all. So I had a feeling that something was wrong in the relationship. So maybe that was just me. I was thinking they were going through something, even though they really publicly were not. But I was like, there's 0 interaction between the two of them. So, and I guess I already knew that because of the whole MTV interview for You're Mine. I was like, Mariah hates that man right there. Because you know what I mean? So I think they were going through it. We just didn't know. Is that the same year? Or was Idol already over? I get my years mixed up during this whole era.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting to me that Nick would deny that he didn't know about the feud when it's all what people talk about.
I mean, it
during
was
American
huge
Idol.
in the news.
Yeah,
Why do you
exactly.
think he is
Well,
not...
Well, then I was like wondering, was he told not to talk about it? So he's pretending not to know about it.
Oh.
But now I'm like, wait, are you lying to me? See, I want to catch him. I'm trying to catch the lie.
You're looking for something. You know, when you look for something, you're
Do you know
going to
why?
find it.
Do you know why? Because I'm starting to like him a little bit. So I'm trying to find something to hate about him.
Oh, well, I mean,
think I kinda
keep
like-
digging.
I kind of drank the Kool-Aid a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know how
Wendy.
that happened because we were both there, the same experience, and that didn't happen to me. That did not happen to me at all.
But it's very thin ice. It takes one
little thing.
and then we're done already.
Done. Yeah, no, well, I don't know. Again, when all is said and done, if Mariah's happy, I'm happy. I just got my best interest for my girl, Mariah.
Exactly.
So whatever happens,
I mean, I wouldn't mind if he was babysitting the kids while she's in the studio.
someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
So there you go. They do spend a lot of time with Nick, though. If you just check his Instagram and stuff, they're with him quite a bit, right?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, exactly.
So that's good. Maybe that's why she's out there in LA so much.
Yeah, the convenience of him being there.
I don't know. I just don't like her out there. I don't know what it is.
I can't see Nick in New York.
No, because then he wants to go out and, get his hands dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the next? Where are we going next?
MC Records
Okay.
launch party.
Launch party.
God,
At
the
Catch.
launch party.
Ooh, yes.
She must just build a room there and sleep there, Mariah.
Okay. Every time I see her at Catch, I am slightly more and more disgusted. I just am, just because I know that business, and I don't like that business. I don't like that shady business. So just because I've witnessed how and what this whole celebrity thing is about being at Catch, it's like, it's so fake and phony. It's just like, whatever, get out of here. But that's just me. Mark, tell us what you think.
Can we talk about the outfit though?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, of course. What else do we do?
Yeah.
What else
That's
do
our
we
job.
Talk about.
That's what we do here.
Okay, look, get ready, lambs. We're about to tear this one up.
No, you guys go first.
I liked her hair and makeup.
Her face has been looking very, very beautiful lately.
You know what? I'm interested just to know who her current makeup artist is, because Christopher Buckle has been in New York for I don't
a
know
while,
where she,
yeah.
but she's been doing a lot of other artists.
Yeah.
So I wonder who took over his job.
Someone cheaper.
Some Instagram slut.
Yeah.
You think so?
I don't know.
Like we don't like normally like we would know about these things, like who does her hair or who does her makeup, but for it's been quite a while that we kind of
don't see her
know
normal
because-
glam squad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because Christopher has been doing a lot of other artists. So
Yeah.
it would be interesting to know. Because actually, like, I don't see any difference, I guess. But she's looking really gorgeous. But
Her
just-
makeup's looking really great.
yeah.
Yeah. Her skin is glowing. I loved everything about that.
I'm sure she knows how to direct the makeup artist, whoever's
Yeah,
doing
I
it.
mean,
True.
she knows. She knows what she likes. She knows what she wants. She knows what she looks good in. So, that's no problem.
Correct.
But
The
back to the
ensemble.
dress.
The ensemble.
I'm happy the legs are still emancipated.
Yes,
We had a scare.
we did. Okay, because she's
We
been. Here's the
did.
thing: she's been at Catch like 17 times this week.
Yeah.
or something Catch adjacent. But she's been out and about, stepping out of the car, stepping in and out of a restaurant like every day this week.
Yeah.
Has she not been?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's all she does.
That's what she does. I mean, girl, do they got a recording studio up in that restaurant?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Maybe she's secretly working there.
Maybe.
That's her job.
Maybe. Okay, so she's had a couple of looks, but let's talk specifically about the Catch
The
Outfit.
launch outfit.
the launch outfit.
With
Yeah.
like the split twisting from the side to the front.
Yes.
Yes.
Chained together with meshy fabric. What do you call that? A nude fabric.
Cheap chains. Oh.
And chains.
Oh, cheap chains. Chains.
No, it was
Leather
like
dress.
nude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I didn't like it. I'm trying to like say something nice about it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
I thought it was weird.
It was weird. It was also weird when, like, okay, because now she has her assistant is driving her around, and like, where's your driver at, Mariah? You know
Too
what I'm saying?
expensive.
Too expensive, apparently. And then when she was like
Interesting.
getting in and out of the car, like it just, or when she was even sitting down taking pictures, it looked weird. Not because like of her body or anything, but the dress just didn't look good because of the way that cutout was sort of placed.
It looks like it got like twisted in the dryer and it's
Yeah.
all like twisted up. Yeah. Or she put it on wrong.
That's what
Yeah.
happened. That is what happened. Yeah, it
But I
was
feel like
weird.
the outfit she's been wearing lately is more of the same vein.
Black.
Black with this strap and crisscross and all
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's been like that for like a while. And
So-
even the jeans. Have you seen the jeans? The
ripped jeans?
side view image of the jeans, that there's like some crisscross happening on the sides as well.
Yeah, I mean, I thought she was out of the crisscross, pattern or the tie me up, tie me down pattern.
Yeah.
But she's not.
She's still in the I don't era.
She's still in some era, but I mean, I don't know. I thought she could have looked much better for the launch because
Yeah.
we got pictures from the dinner table from inside the restaurant and everything looked very nice and very cute.
Now those MC champagne bottles, have we seen those before somewhere?
I don't think
feel
so,
like
but I
I've seen
really want one.
Oh, I would love one. I think she has them in a box in her garage. I think I've seen them before.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you see it?
One of these event things.
Probably at
happened.
Catch.
Yeah.
Probably at Catch.
And I think there are some also websites you can personalize stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
course.
you can personalize everything
Yeah.
these days.
You can personalize your birth certificate.
Yeah.
So we had that look, but can we talk about other looks and then talk about more about the record label in just a second?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because what about the look she did when she went shopping and she was wearing just the Adidas thing and the thing and the jeans,
the casual
very
look.
casual.
Very
hoodie
casual.
on, yeah.
She's very casual. I like it.
actually. Yeah.
And
I like
Disneyland
it.
was casual, too.
And Disney with the babies was casual.
It was like strappy casual.
Although
Yeah.
I kind of don't
Crisscross
like the
stretch cash.
shoes on the Disney one.
They had like regular shoes though, aren't they?
I think they were. I don't know. You know, sometimes Mariah wears those little Adidas flip-flops.
Yeah.
And sometimes she wears her heels. It's all about, you know, when you're walking around the park, I don't care how many people you got driving around in the, you know, whatever.
I think there was one picture of her in just the flip-flops in one of the rides with Nick and the Babies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
I
there's
didn't
another
look
picture
that.
with
I didn't look
just
that
the
closely.
full-on boots, stiletto boots that she was wearing.
Oh, I didn't get all that close
But
into
that
it. But
that Adidas look that when she was out shopping was really it's cute.
it's cute. I like seeing like regular Mariah
Regular
just,
Mariah.
you know, walking around.
Didn't we
I like it.
request that a few weeks ago?
I think we did.
we missed Casual Through the Rain Mariah.
Yeah. Or casual rainbow Mariah.
Her too. Yeah.
And so, but then just last night, there was another look that she gave us that was all the crisscross strapping. Similar, but probably worse than the launch party dress.
I love the launch party dress better than the one from last night.
Yeah,
a couple
the one
days
from
ago.
last night where she was, I forget where she was going. She was just going somewhere. She was just
Nobu.
out to be seen. She was going to catch. But it had the straps and the crossing down the breasts and then one on each thigh.
One on each thigh, correct.
I was like, girl, girl, that's all I gotta say. Girl, come on, girl. Who let you out the house wearing that?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just not cute. It's like if you're gonna show it with class. That's what I say. And I don't know, maybe that's the trend in fashion right now to like be doing all the strappy crisscross, but like you can't overdo it. And that dress that Mariah wore just last night, I was overdoing it.
It's her I don't era. Like the whole
She
outfit
don't
from
give a fuck what she looks
from I
like?
don't. And till now she's still doing that crisscross dress and things.
Well, I don't like it. I thought we were out of it.
I know we need the
There
season
was
to
a
change.
couple of weeks there where when she did appear, even though she was gone,
There was hope, right?
there was hope that the crisscrosses were not coming back.
Yes.
But they're back.
They're back.
And then we saw like the chain leather dress at the launch party, and then the next day or whatever, we saw this, and I'm like, no, it's just going downhill now.
Oh jeez.
You know, it's just getting worse.
Can we talk about the ET interview?
From the launch party.
Entertainment
Yes.
Tonight from the
Yeah.
launch party?
Yes.
Let's
talk about it.
Okay, I hate how Mariah talks through her teeth these days. She's just like,
Now-
hi, like her teeth are locked. It's strange.
Yeah, not just talking through her teeth, but the little bit that she's even talking.
She's not even
bothers
talking
me.
about anything.
Yeah. Like
So
they
they-
ask her questions and she doesn't answer questions anymore.
No.
You know, they're like, oh, Mariah's World 2, what's it going to focus on? And she's like, you.
I was like, that's the stupid answer.
That's
Oh my God.
Like, give us an answer.
Say yes or no.
don't do an interview.
It's a yes or no question. Are
Or
we doing
don't
it
do
or are
an
we not
interview.
doing it? Say no, we're not doing it. Cool, I'm in. I don't care.
I don't care.
Are we doing it? Fuck. Like, not this again.
Yeah.
I bought the DVD, by the way. Just,
Oh, you bought it?
Oh, well,
did. Is
there
there
anything
are
good on
some
it?
orders out there.
I mean, I haven't seen it since. I mean, I already watched it with you guys at Rice. But
Yeah.
it's there.
It's there.
it for your
in my
collection?
collection, correct?
Yeah, if you have a collection, I mean,
if you
go
need
ahead.
you need it for the collection. I'm not mad.
I was
not saying
hoping
don't
there would
buy
be,
it.
like
Buy it.
some
I
deleted
just don't need
scenes
to.
or special.
Just-
what do you call it? Special features? But then
Mark.
I know. I was hoping, but there's nothing.
You know, someone made that on their burner at home on the computer and distributing them.
Could have,
Yeah.
but you know.
They didn't put
Probably.
any effort into
No.
making it good.
Okay, also for the Entertainment Tonight interview. So
Yes.
they talk about Mariah's World and then they talk about new music coming up.
Okay.
Now, what did we sense that she was speaking believably? Or
Well, I've learned to not believe.
I don't believe
Until I
believe
see.
a word she says.
I believe it when I see it.
think as
I was like, girl, you can't be out there eating and drinking at Catch every night. You got an album to make.
Yeah, exactly.
and as longtime lads, we know that kind of Mariah doesn't keep to her promises or whatever it is. Like the timeline doesn't just justify the actual things that's happening.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's no correlation. It's just like she says one thing and then nothing happens, or she says nothing and something might happen.
Yeah.
This girl just waking up, trying to breathe every day. Like, is Mariah actually going to give us something or no?
Well, look at what she's done to us. She's beat us down.
Yeah.
Well, to our listeners, the ET interview says that she's coming up with new music soon because she's going on the road.
Yeah.
And if we are going to theorize things, she's going to be on the road in July. So does that mean the new music will come out in June? Question mark.
Which is in a few weeks.
Which is basically.
Are we like
Yeah.
mid-May? I don't even know where we
Yeah,
are.
we're in May.
So we know that I don't think that's not
We're early
that's
May.
gonna happen.
I mean, because when she like a month or so ago, like released this, I have a Butterfly MC Records. I'm going to have an album out by the end of the year. My instant thing was like, well, I hope you've been recording and ready to go with it because you're going on tour all summer. And then, I mean, you got other things going on.
Vegas. Yeah.
And then Vegas and all of these things. When are you going to put this album out?
Right.
Like, you have to be doing it now. Like, if it's not done now.
Right. She did mentions that she
'Cause
was
she's-
listening to it in the car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did say
Quote,
that in
unquote.
the interview.
Yeah.
Well, she must have been letting everyone else hear it too because they were in a convertible. Maybe,
So that'd
maybe
be-
not. I
that'd
don't
be
know.
I mean, I'm so
Interesting.
curious.
That'd be interesting if it's.
I'm sure she's
actually-
got some stuff, but I just feel like for a whole album, that's a lot of work.
Right, and at this point in her career, like she needs to reinvigorate like all these things because of what happened with L.A. Reid back in the game again. Remember when with Emancipation of Mimi, when he said like go back to the studio
Go
and
back,
record
yeah.
like more songs, and then I don't know if he's satisfied with the product as of yet that she has produced. So we shall see.
And he was
I
there
mean-
at the party.
He was. We shall see. We'll see. I mean,
With Floyd Mayweather.
I guess
He was there
that's I guess that's the crew nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Floyd Mayweather other than
He's a boxer.
just
He's a
small.
boxer.
He is small.
He's a small person.
Yes.
That's it.
Well, I'm Filipino, so I'm with Pacquiao, so whatever.
Yeah, what? Oh, the other guy, the homophobe?
Yeah. Well, I know.
Oh yeah, that guy.
That guy.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm not really with him, so whatever.
You're with him, but you're not with
Change your
him.
mind.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
It's okay.
Thank you for bringing that up.
I didn't.
All right,
So
guys.
wait, so Mark, you're from the Philippines?
I am, yes.
There's a
Shout
huge-
out to the Filipino Lamb.
There's a huge lamb community over
I
there.
know.
That's true.
I'm so proud of them. They have such good events. And thank you for the shirt you gave me for my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
That was from them, I guess.
I regifted it.
Yes.
But
That's good. That's okay.
But
to
it was
regift
fine.
from the heart, though.
I
Yeah,
from the
am
heart.
so
Yeah.
appreciative of
because you
that.
can't get that anywhere.
nowhere.
I
No,
know.
they got good. They got good merchandise out there in the Philippines.
They make the best merchandise.
They really do. I'm not even kidding.
No, I know. They got these
They're
butterfly. Oh,
good.
they have a range of butterfly shirts coming out.
Yes,
They
so
are
cool.
unreal.
I
it's
know.
crazy.
So, shout out to the Filipino
How do you say
lambs out
hi?
there.
How do you say hi in Philippine?
Hi.
What's the language you speak? Filipino, right?
Tagalog, yeah, Filipino.
What's it called?
Tagalog,
Tagalog. I didn't know that.
yeah.
How do you say hi?
I don't know.
What do you mean? You're from the Philippines.
We don't say hi.
Hello. How do you greet
hello.
each other?
Yeah, even hello. Like there's.
You say hello.
No, I don't know. Haven't been there in a long time. So.
You forgot how to say hello?
No,
I think you forgot how
I
to
think
say
I forgot.
hello.
We don't say.
I hope it's-
because
How do you
regularly we
family's
say
not
mabuhay like for like Miss Universe or whatever.
I see you in the
but-
street. And then what
Hi,
do you say?
hello.
You say hi.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, hi, Philippines.
yeah, exactly.
That's how he's.
Easy.
Hi.
Hi.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
all it
Filipinos
takes.
are Taglish, so it's kind of Tagalog and English, so it's mixed.
Oh, okay.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There you go. There you have it.
Yeah.
But guys, I think we should take a quick break and then we should come back. We got a little bit of lamb mail and we'll talk some more with Mark.
Hey, Dan.
Yes, Martin?
You know I love Blue Apron.
I know you do.
I've been using them for a while.
It's the truth.
They have changed the way I cook. I feel like I'm a better cook because of them.
I bet you are.
Yeah, because you have to cook.
And you get to cook with like different ingredients that you might not always decide to pick up from the grocery store.
Well, here's the thing I hate about... The thing I hate about cooking is that I don't have a big family of 4. There's only me and my husband.
Right.
And so most recipes are for 4 people. And so I hate looking at recipes and then going to the grocery store, buying all these ingredients that I'm not really going to use a lot of. And
It's a waste.
you can easily spend $100 on one recipe.
Right? And
Buying
ain't nobody got
ingredients.
time for that.
No, here's what's good about Blue Apron. They pre-measure all the ingredients you need. So you're spending $10 a meal per person.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so they send it straight to your door. I love them so much, I don't even know what to say about them, so I'm going to read the bullet points off the website because they're good enough. Here's what they do. They send you fresh ingredients, specially selected ingredients that are fresher than the supermarket. Ingredients are perfectly pre-measured, so there's no waste.
Wow.
Also, meat naturally raised on antibiotic and hormone-free diets.
We love that.
They do all that for you. This thing, you have to look for it. They do it. Free delivery nationwide.
Anything free, sign me up.
In the United States. Choose the day that fits you best for your schedule. So it comes in a box.
To your door.
To your door. Ingredients arrived in a refrigerated box, so food stays fresh even though you're not home when they deliver it. Easy peasy.
That's the most amazing thing ever.
No, it's not. Here's the most amazing thing ever.
Oh.
Our listeners get $30 off their first order.
$30?
That's 3 meals.
Get out of here. That is 3 meals.
Yeah. Go to blueapron.com/TMR. Sign up. Cancel anytime. There's no contract. You can skip weeks too. They have an app. It's all easy peasy.
Oh, if they got an app, they're ahead of the game.
You can see what's coming up in the future. You got like I think they do like a month in advance, so you can like select what you want.
Oh.
You can switch ingredients.
Get out of here.
Switch recipes. Yeah.
Oh, they got everything covered.
But here's what happens. Here's what goes on. I open my box. I put everything in the fridge. You got your recipe card. So you say tonight I'm having this one. It can be like a hamburger with like a sides. Everything. It's not diet food, so everything's like really tasty as well. Now I'm rambling. Now I'm into it. Yeah,
because now you're selling me. I'm like, bitch, I'm Chef Boyardee.
Yeah. You pick what you want. Take out all the ingredients, you chop it up, and then you cook it. Most of it's one pan as well, so there's like hardly any wash
I
up.
love that.
Yeah, and it's just like good food, and they tell you what to eat. You don't have to think about it.
I think I might have to become a Blue Apron person.
Well, go to blueapron.com/TMR, and you'll get $30 off your first order.
I need to save $30, so I'm just for that deal alone.
I mean, you spend more at Chipotle these days.
You ain't lying.
And you
put some guacamole on there, you girl. Breaking the bank.
And you can pick for how many people you want. You want a whole family, they'll send you a whole family worth of food. If there's just 2 of you, even better. If there's 1 of you, get it, cook it, and then take half to lunch the next day to work.
You're recycling, basically.
Yes. Saving money. We're saving you money, people.
Well, let me tell you what I love, Martin.
What?
I love anything free, and Audible.com is giving our listeners a free 30-day trial if they go to audibletrial.com/The Mariah Report.
Oh.
Yes. Do you know all about Audible?
Tell me.
Let me tell you. Audible is the world's largest provider of audio books.
You can be cooking your dinner and listen to an audiobook.
You see how that works?
Yes.
So if you go to audibletrial.com/The Mariah Report, you will get a 30-day free trial, and you will also get 1 free downloadable audiobook.
Oh, love that.
Yeah, and you can listen to it on your computer, on your phone, on your iPad, on basically anything. They got it all covered.
They take the reading out of reading.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No turning pages, none of that. No heavy books in your bag. I love Audible. I'm actually a member of Audible. And right now, I'm just starting the new book from Gabourey Sidibe. Now, y'all know who Gabourey Sidibe is. That's Miss Precious.
We know her.
Yes, we know her. And she just wrote herself a book, and it's called This Is Just My Face, Try Not to Stare. Mm-hmm. You know, because she went through the whole weight loss thing. Yeah. So she's telling the whole story of it. And it's good, guys. So if you want to tune in to Gabourey Sidibe tell her story, go to audibletrial.com/The Mariah Report.
We're back.
And we are back to Moments.
With Mark Tagwalan.
Hi.
How you doing?
From the Philippines.
Good, mabuhay.
Oh, see,
What's that
there he
mean?
goes.
Well, it's not a common greeting, so it's just...
Wait, I've heard Mariah say that before.
She did. And I was just watching the Elusive Shantu's tour, and she was saying, Mahal Kita, Manila. That was so nice.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I love you, Manila.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What did
I
you
like
just
that.
say? Mabuhay.
It's kind of like a greeting. It doesn't say like hi, hello, or something, but it's not something that Filipinos usually say, but it's what they say when in front of a foreigner or something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's
So
weird.
they throw that in Mariah's mouth and she says it. Okay,
Correct.
got it.
Like, but normally Filipinos won't say mabuhay to each other. It's just like a little greeting if there's someone visiting from out of the country.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I see.
So you
I
guys
see
are
what you
playing
mean.
everybody.
Kind of.
Okay. I see how.
So when
y'all
we go
roll.
there eventually, we'll be like, don't pull that shit on
Don't
us.
put. No, don't
We
move
know.
by me.
Yeah. We know you say hi.
They do.
Okay. So we have one tiny little bit of moment that we want to talk about.
Yeah, and all day I've been saying, speak of the devil appears.
I mean, this is really speak of the devil.
Mm-hmm.
If we were not going through our moments of or our back in time of Rainbow, I really wouldn't even care about this story.
Yeah, so by the BT dub, as Dan says,
Yes.
our Back in Time series is about the Rainbow era, and we
Yes.
are like really loving the Rainbow era.
I
again.
love the Rainbow era.
It's
It's
amazing.
a really good era. That's where I told you. That's where I signed up to the Lamb Club.
There you are. And here we
My
are.
life away and my money.
There you go.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, so during the Rainbow era, Mariah was dating.
We had a boyfriend.
We had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
We had a boyfriend.
We
and
liked
he was a
him.
nice one.
I liked him.
You know what? I'm not a fan of PDA. But their PDA was super cute. They were like in the limo together or
Yeah,
out walking the
I
streets or
know.
at dinner. They were just, they were a sexy
On the
couple.
yacht.
On the yacht. And she had that tiny little bikini on. I was like, girl, Jesus.
Maybe I'm a bad lamb, but I'm trying to remember how she was introduced to Louise.
Okay, well,
Aspen.
this is what happened.
Okay.
She told Oprah.
Yeah.
She was introduced in Aspen.
But it was cute. The real estate agent, she had a house and he had a house in Aspen.
Yeah.
And the real
now
estate,
it's coming back
Yeah,
to me.
the
yeah,
real
yeah.
estate agents were like, hey, you should come meet our client or whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but you know what else is very interesting? I don't know officially when their relationship ended because I think it went.
I don't think she
it
does either,
became
though.
like an on and off thing.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think that by like mid 2000, which is basically like the end of the Rainbow era, they were basically done. Even though this like the single she was promoting at the time was "Thank God I Found You."
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is the you in Thank God I Found You is Louise?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think we all agreed. Is that right?
Well, she dedicated the song
She
to
did.
him.
She did, yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. It's just so weird that I feel like that's when the relationship ended when she was out promoting that song. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny? Just when you said that right now, I just thought, I wonder if Faded is about that.
Girl, yes.
Like she just kept it in the bag for a bit later.
I think so. Because Mariah. Let's not get into the Faded because
Yeah,
now we're
I
gonna go.
know.
We're gonna go there.
We're gonna go
But
there.
We got to say Rainbow.
We didn't talk about it in Back in Time, so it's fine.
We can.
We didn't talk about Faded. Of course, we didn't talk about Faded.
Obviously, yeah.
Okay. Well, now you want to talk about Faded?
Well, why not? It's a good song.
Okay, I'm just saying we're on a time schedule here, but that's fine.
It's our show.
we have
can
2
talk about
bottles
that.
of Splash, so that's fine too.
Yes, that is true. We just got ourselves
Between
some
3
Smash.
of us.
Well, yeah,
Some
let's
Smash.
not.
Oh my God. This is going south.
This is really going south.
It is.
Let's bring it back up north.
Okay, so why was he arrested?
Oh,
Like,
okay,
what-
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's
Thank
the
you.
main.
Let me-
That's the main topic.
Exactly.
Here.
Like,
That's
what
the
would
main
happen?
moment.
What happened?
What happened?
He owed his manager $1 million.
That's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
But how do you arrest somebody for that?
Because
Don't you
she's-
just sue
no,
them?
No, he or she has sued him. The court has said, pay him, and he hasn't paid him.
Yeah, but you can't arrest somebody for that.
So he
Yeah,
still has
because-
a career, basically. He's still singing and all that stuff.
I guess.
Oh yeah.
Is it in Mexico or where is he from?
He's from Mexico, right? But
I don't remember. I don't
Big in
know
South
all
America.
about.
I mean, he's big all over the world. I just liked how they looked. I don't even know what he sings. I have no idea.
don't know either.
I've never heard a song of his.
Me neither.
But he's big pretty much all over the world, but I think he is from Mexico.
Not
I
in
just
Asia.
don't, okay, well, maybe not in Asia because Mariah's got that on lock.
Yeah, exactly.
But I just find it odd that they would arrest him. That seems strange to me.
No. Here's what's happened. So if you watch Judge Judy says, you owe them $500.
Yeah.
That is like now the law. So you owe them $500. If you
Right.
don't pay that $500, you're getting arrested. That's why you have to pay it.
I don't think so. I think they just...
You can't just ignore that.
No, if they say if they put a judgment against you, you owe this money, they can then just take your money. They can freeze your bank accounts, they can take your home, they can garnish your wages, but they don't arrest you.
Not a personal. No, I think when it's personal, it's different.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm very confused then.
So was there like a picture of him like handcuffed?
No,
and
he
all
turned
that
himself
stuff?
in secretly.
Oh,
That's really where
So
was
he's
he?
in
Where was he
jail now?
arrested
LA,
at?
LA.
Really?
oh my God! And Mariah's in LA too. Is she gonna visit her?
Ooh, suspicious.
Escándalo.
Yeah, suspicious. And
That's
she's single.
crazy. No, but
Is he single? Did he?
is he still looking good? Is the question?
No, he's all busted.
No.
Okay, because he was very, even when Mariah was there and they were a hot, cute couple, he was very on the border for me,
I thought he was
looks
pretty-
wise.
I thought he was
I mean,
pretty hot.
then he was like, I would totally do him.
Yeah.
Sure, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
But now I feel like he might not age well.
What was their age difference? Like everyone knows the
Honey,
Mariah Tommy Mottola age difference, but
And the
what's-
Mariah Nick difference.
Yeah, but
I
what
think
does
similar.
anybody
I think
know
they're
the
similar. I think
Mariah
they're
and
similar.
Luis Miguel age difference?
I mean,
We could Google it, but I'm pretty sure they were similar.
I think they were similar
Within
in
5
age.
years.
Interesting.
Yeah, very close.
He's like a little older, I think.
Okay.
But no, because I remember I just not recently, like a year ago, was like, let me check on my ex-boyfriend, Luis. And I was like, oh, he's like busted, and they're the same age.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Ish.
That
Okay.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's like Mariah's, whatever she's doing is working.
Oh,
Because he's
yeah.
down the other road.
Yeah, I mean, Mariah is blessed. She's beautiful. She always will be. Okay, so those are the finishing of the moments, but we have our special guest,
Yeah, they're the
Mark
same age.
here.
You
Googled it?
I just Googled this since 47. If Mariah's go by
Mariah's 12.
Mariah must, yeah.
So they're a
the
few
same
decades
age.
apart, but it's reasonable. But Mark, we have you here, and I want to tell the Lambs more about you and how we met, because we met way back in the
Way
day.
back. Oh my
way
God.
back in the day.
Yes.
Now when I think way back in the day, I think like 1990, Mariah first came out, but really we met so many years ago that it is way back in the day.
Correct. When was Memoirs Vegas? That's 2009.
2009.
Correct. This is probably a couple weeks. This September.
It was
September
like
2009.
August. It was like August when the concerts happened, though. End of August or September?
I think it's September.
Okay,
Because she had two concerts in September and October. Remember?
You are correct. Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
She was in New York for New Year's Eve.
Yes, that
Yes.
was the
Of that
year.
year. So
Of that year, yeah.
And then in 2010, right? She went on the Angels Advocate tour, or was that
wasn't
11?
that was it.
that was it.
That was the tour.
That was the Angels Advocate tour. No, that's not the Angels Advocate tour.
So where did you
I think
meet?
that was a precursor.
Precursor to Angels Advocate.
Were the 4 Vegas shows,
Four Vegas shows.
and
correct.
that's where Mark and I met.
Yes.
But that was in 2009.
Yes.
Because New Year's in New York was 2009 going into 10.
Correct.
Correct.
And then
So
Angels
you-
Advocate tour after the New Year's.
That was after that? I thought that was
Yeah.
it.
yes.
No, oh no, I saw her twice in February in Chicago.
I saw her
On that
on the
tour.
Angels
DC
Advocate
for
tour.
I thought it was all
Angels
part of
Advocate
that
tour.
same thing.
No.
No.
It was a different show.
Yes.
Yes.
So anyway,
They were different shows.
I
yes.
was sitting by myself in Vegas in the Pearl Theater, Pearl
Yes.
Amphitheater with
at the Palm.
at the Palm, yes, with Jerome.
You just okay, because I have a friend, Jerome, that I met at a Mariah concert in 2006 in Miami.
I think that's the same Jerome that we're talking
That
about.
is the same Jerome.
So we sat next to each other
randomly.
I was by
Because
myself.
he was sitting alone, but I was across the theater on that
Yes,
side.
because he was pointing to you guys, like the group of you sitting by the stage.
Okay.
Like a few rows from the front row.
Yes.
So he was pointing that I think he, hi Jerome, sitting next to me, and then we just got friendly and like, okay, like, do you want to hang out after the show? And that's how I got introduced to your group and all that stuff. We hang out after the show in Vegas, and yes.
Look at us now. Here we are.
But-
isn't that so? That's a great story. But go ahead.
Were you living in New York or in the Philippines?
I wasn't living in New York. I came but you were in Chicago.
And I was in Chicago.
Oh, you were in
still.
Chicago?
So yeah, so we got reunited. Do you remember how we got reunited?
Yes, I do.
So, Mia and Mariah, there was a tweet that
Whoever's in New York.
any lambs available in New York to come to Times Square on a specific time, like around 9:00, was it?
I think so.
Yes,
Yeah.
to converge there, and Mariah's gonna come out. Well, actually,
We didn't actually know what was going on.
the tweet was
we were just
cryptic.
told to be there.
Yeah, the tweet was cryptic.
Yeah.
But I said, yeah, I'm free right now. I'll go. And sure enough, there were a few fans and Mariah showed up. And that's when the whole Times Square Mia and Mariah invasion happened.
Right, where
The
she
unveiling of
premiered the artwork.
The
and took over
artwork into like one of
Times
those
Square.
Correct.
Which, by the way, people hate it, but I think it's one of my most favorite artworks.
It's
of Mariah.
cute. I really like it.
I think it's cute. I think it's really good. Even though it's like photoshopped to shit, I think it's really good.
I like the
I like
color.
the album. I
Yeah.
like the album cover where she's standing.
with the
Correct.
beachy hair.
I like that.
I like that too.
I
love the whole
I'm a
motif,
big fan.
all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Some
the-
of the other pictures that are photoshopped to hell, I don't necessarily.
The lying
like.
down one is a bit weird. But
No,
the main
one, the
ones-
cover of Thirsty is what's really
Yeah, a
weird.
little-
No, that shit.
Oh,
the
no.
album stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I agree. The album artwork is great. I like it.
Yeah, people
I like it.
hate it, but I love it.
I think
Yes.
it's perfect.
Anyway, you saw that.
Anyways,
Anywho, so we
so-
were there, and Mariah appeared, and she did her whole thing, and I saw you actually, like, she signed the Rolling Stone cover, magazine cover.
Billboard magazine.
Billboard magazine, sorry.
Yes. This is actually almost the anniversary of it because once again on Facebook just reminded me that I posted a picture of that autograph on my Facebook 4 years ago, like maybe 1 week ago.
Yes. And then when everything was said and done, she vanished.
And then all the crowds
all the
disappear.
crowds,
And
correct.
so it's just a couple
Just a
of
couple
lambs
of lambs
standing.
standing there, like, waiting what else to happen. Like, I saw Dan, and, like, I think I remember you from 2009 in Vegas, and I didn't know that he transferred here from Chicago to New York.
So you were like, there's a guy that I know is in Chicago. I can't imagine he would randomly be here.
Oh my God, it was
But
so-
sure enough, I was.
Yes.
But I felt so bad because I was like, oh my God, I would have never recognized you. Not that you look different or anything. I just have such a bad memory. But as soon as you came up to me and it was like, oh, hey. And I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God, I can't believe it's you.
And then that whole thing happened, and we reconnected. So that's how.
Yeah. And ever since we've been connected here in New York.
Correct.
That's what happens. Like, it comes from Mariah connects people around the world because our mutual friend Jerome doesn't even live in the U.S. anymore.
Exactly.
He lives way over there in like some island called Guadeloupe or something.
Yes.
And
Or
Paris.
In Paris or wherever he might be of the day. He's a world traveler, honey.
Yes, she is.
And then he met you, and then it's just full circle, always with Mariah Lambs, always.
Yeah. And then we met Martin.
Exactly.
Yes.
Wait, but did you meet Martin through me, right?
I met
you.
Martin through you
at
at
the Christmas
show in 2014.
Yes,
Dan and I met through another mutual friend who's not a lamb.
correct. That's a rarity. A rare moment when you find another lamb through someone who's not a lamb.
Correct.
But
But it happens.
But our friend Johnny knew that Dan was a lamb, I'm a lamb. So he was like, hey, I have a lamb friend. I was like, who's
He's
your
like,
lamb
listen,
friend?
I'm sick and tired of you talking about Mariah to me. I'm pawning you off on this other person who says they love Mariah.
Oh my God.
Because poor Johnny's a singer, and so he'd be like, oh, something technique, growling, like Mariah growls, here's a video. Like everything
Yeah.
comes back to Mariah.
Yeah, everything goes back to Mariah.
Right.
These poor friends of ours, they probably absolutely hate us.
They probably do. And so we met at Candle Bar, which is now closed, unfortunately.
R.I.P.
After, I think, the second to the last show when Jerome...
of the Christmas shows.
Of the Christmas shows, yes, in 2014. And we met at Candle Bar, and that's how we got together and became Lamley friends.
Yeah.
Because Candlebar was behind the Beacon Theatre.
Correct.
Oh, it was the perfect spot to get a drink after the show while you
Yeah.
wait for Mariah to come out.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And after.
And after.
And they had a jukebox so you can put Mariah songs on.
Yes.
They
did
had
that.
everything. Well, of course, all the jukebox now have everything because it's all like... But you know, back in the day
Do
when
they
like...
have I Don't, though?
It's gone.
Oh, well, I don't
dead.
know because I'm
they
sure
don't.
they do.
They don't.
They
don't.
don't. They don't have I Don't.
But they had Faded.
They did,
Remember
and we
someone played
jammed
Faded?
out to Faded.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So that was nice little moments in
Those
our
are great
lives.
But you can have fun connecting with friends and just hanging out and listening to Mariah
Yeah,
music.
you literally, Mariah for decades has been connecting lambs from around the world.
Yes.
And even through this show, we were saying the other week with Emily McNamara, we've met so many great people through this show alone. And it's, again, Mariah connecting everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we can talk Mariah with each other.
Yes, we can.
Like, we can't talk with other people. Because half
Yeah.
the time when you talk to other people who are not lambs, it's constantly defending Mariah.
Yes.
I know.
Whereas here, it's more like, we can say whatever we
We
want.
can
All
And
the-
some-
talk
we
about
can
everything.
criticize
Yeah.
and
Sometimes people
idolize
disagree.
and rhapsodize and all those good things.
Because out there in the world, just the other day, I was at this bar uptown called Sweet with a
I
friend
know
of mine
that
from out of
bar.
town.
Yes.
Talking to this dude, I think someone did We Belong Together in karaoke, so Mariah came up.
Oh.
And then this guy I was talking to just said, again, Mariah would be so great if she didn't, if she wrote her own music. I'm like, oh my God. Like still.
Now we got to go
that
into that fight.
argument.
But now I'm tired of it. I'm like, okay.
It's okay.
Like-
You know what? You just believe what you want to believe because I know what I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's the other thing. Whenever I meet people and like everybody always like I tell people all the time, oh, I love Mariah. I'm this, and like die hard. And then they're always like, oh, well, I don't want to say anything bad about Mariah in front of you. And I'm like, you can say whatever you want about Mariah because I know what I feel about Mariah and what
Right.
you have to say is not going to change my opinion or my feeling.
No, because
So-
we know the nonsense that
right,
comes
and I
with it.
know the nonsense
Yeah.
and everything,
Yeah.
but just in general, like, go ahead, say whatever you want because I'm not going to be offended.
Yeah.
No.
because I know.
Yeah.
So you go ahead, act stupid.
Because it might be something like, well, she probably doesn't write her own music. It's like, well, now I
Right.
know you're
Oh my
stupid.
God.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So please tell me what you know.
Yeah, tell me more, please. Please fill me in, honey. 27 years of doing this.
Oh,
You're going to tell me. It was all in fun though, but
Yeah. So it's really great to be in the podcast, like finally,
we are.
I know here we are. Like whenever you say that, it's so amazing. So it's like a dream come true. I was going to tweet about it or whatever.
Well, by the way, Mark sent me a message earlier in the day saying, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, come over. We're doing the podcast.
Doing the podcast.
Well, because this is like a Lamley event. Like, it's not our exclusive, Dan and I's exclusive
Right.
thing. Like, we would do like other people getting on board and commenting and interacting.
Yeah. And I want to segue into the rainbow moment because I thought like, oh, great, because I was just listening to the podcast last episode and it was like the rainbow
Back in time.
number 2. I was like, oh, great! I want to share my
all your rainbow memories.
my rainbow memories. Like, oh crap, it's moments.
Oh, yeah, you're on.
oh.
What do you mean,
I
oh,
was like,
crap?
oh.
Yeah.
No. I love it either way, but it's just like, oh, okay.
Oh.
What do you want to
But
talk about, Rainbow?
moments. Well, I think we have some lamb out coming up, and then we're going to sort of jump off of
Okay,
that. But
all right.
I think you're going to start, Martin.
Well, we have my favorite thing.
Yeah, it really is your favorite thing next to Blue Apron.
And Audible. And Casper and everything.
Nice.
I love everyone.
We do love
We
everybody.
love everybody.
We love everybody.
I especially love when you guys sign up.
Give us an
Yeah.
iTunes review or sign up
or sign up.
for.
No, but I really love iTunes reviews because they help us get some chart traction
Yes.
over there on the iTunes charts. So we have 2 new ones. Promise69, that's what their name is, says, I love it. I'm old and listening since 1990.
Listening to Mariah.
Listening to
since
Mariah.
1990.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then her big hits in 1992. I listen every week, but we need to focus on her acting. Have we not done
We've done a couple
acting?
episodes on the acting.
I love the song from the Tyrone Murphy, Impossible to Find. What's that?
You know what? I saw that and I forgot to Google it because I don't know what she's talking about.
know.
Tyrone
what is
Murphy. I
that?
don't know what
I'm
it is.
assuming it's a she.
From
Send us
69.
something if you're listening. Send us so I don't have to.
Yeah,
Google
inform
it.
us. Yeah, what is that? mariahreport@gmail.com.
Yes.
Impossible to Find. Get Mariah back to music. She has saved my life twice from suicide.
Wow.
I need her not
It's-
just want, no matter what. I love her and your podcast. Well, thank you.
Well,
Promise.
thank you again. The power of Mariah, what it
Yes.
can do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no matter what you're in life, you know, Oprah always says all pain is the same.
Mm-hmm.
So if Mariah's helped you in this bad situation or that bad situation, it's all the same.
And we have
she's
good
doing
talk.
the same thing.
In our next installment of Back in Time, it's Rainbow Part 3. We have some good talk about pedals. And
Yes.
it's on that topic of sharing the
all
pain,
of that. Right,
pretty
right,
much.
right.
Can I just share something? I was going through like a job interview, and I was doubting myself, and I had like little self-confidence and all that. But I was listening to 100%.
Ooh, yes.
And that gave me like I had to listen to Mariah give me that boost of self-confidence, like
Yeah.
you can do this.
Remind you.
Exactly. And that kind of thing, I guess, for lambs who listen to Mariah a lot. And that song helped me a lot. It's not very popular, but it's very positive and 100% kind of. I had to listen to it like on the subway going into my job interview. That was really that was a big help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to share
Even
that
after
too.
all these years of listening to Mariah and listening to that song, that one instance will come up and you're like, this is exactly what I need right now.
Yeah, I think I was looking for like a song to like pump me up, to kind of motivate me into this very nervous environment of like going into like a job interview or like a new chapter in my life. And I found like, which Mariah song would fit this? And oh my God, 100% was perfect at that moment. So
That's
I
a
just want to
great
share
song.
that for
Also
the
a song
lambs.
that we forget about a lot because it doesn't have a necessarily
I
a home.
know.
Yeah, these a lot of homeless songs.
It's a great one. A homeless song.
That's the problem with like releasing singles randomly. They get homeless.
Yeah, and then they're forgotten about, unfortunately, because some of them are gems.
Well, wasn't it supposed to be for the EMC Squared album? And she didn't.
It was
For
supposed to be for
Precious.
the soundtrack of
For
Precious.
Precious, correct.
Yes, because Gabourey Sidibe
There's a different
does
version,
a,
yes. Like a
intro
spoken
on it.
version, yeah.
Yeah. I like both of those versions. I like when Mariah speaks it,
too.
and I like when Gabourey speaks it.
Right.
It's interesting. We
But-
should do a show on that at some point in time.
Correct. But for you guys, for you lambs out there who's like trying to like boost your self-confidence or whatever, 100% is your song.
There you go.
But also, this story of Mariah saving people from suicide is not unusual. This happens all
it's
the
quite
time.
common.
It's the reason she knows that too. That's why she sings Hero every time she's anywhere, because she knows it will save one person in the audience.
We actually got a bunch of lamb mail about that for Can't Take That Away from this past episode.
Yes.
I don't have it with me. I don't think, because I have other ones, but sorry. But thank you for all the lambs who did send that and post that and all of that. But that's another song that people really go for.
Well, Dan, you might want to listen to that song in a moment.
Well, wow. I might need some inner strength to deal with this.
Yes.
Martin, what do you have to say? What's our next lamb
What's our
mail?
next lamb
I'm
mail?
just the messenger.
I don't hate. I love everyone.
Papa Nosy said, being a big Mariah Carey fan, I thought I have found a podcast I really loved, but there are some flaws in this podcast.
Oh,
Name it.
The hosts, Martin and Dan, I feel differently towards. I feel bad now reading this because
don't. I've already read it, Martin.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like new to me.
Martin seems intelligent and tolerable. That's not a compliment. As far as Dan, he's very negative, annoying, and comes off as a fan who criticizes everything.
Hey,
I don't think so.
Well, keep reading. I think there's
Yeah,
more.
keep
I'll
reading.
comment after.
I'm interested.
I feel the show would be better with Martin and someone else. No. Dan is also biased. Dan is also biased on only listening to Mariah and nothing else. Sorry, but not a fan of Dan. Martin gets my approval.
Like they really, they really
my
hate
God.
somebody here. Shit.
Martin gets my approval though because he is more conservative in his approach when talking on the podcast. Oh, okay.
Okay, well, people have differing
Wait, I've been
opinions.
like on the hater train.
Wait, what?
Okay, I want.
We've both
I kinda
had our
want
moments
Dan
of
to
hating.
respond.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, thank you for that response.
That's fine. Listen, here's the thing.
Hey,
Yeah, we can dish,
nah,
we can take.
Exactly, 100%. Sometimes, I guess people's personalities don't click.
Yeah.
I don't know this person, so I don't know if I would even, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
that's
fine.
just what they get. That's what they get from it.
Yeah.
People like different people for different reasons.
Yeah.
And I am maybe, again, I think I've said this before in defending myself, but I am maybe a little overly critical of Mariah, but I also am able to separate this criticism I'm giving her is really the Mariah business, the quote unquote Mariah Carey. Mariah, the person, I don't know her that closely. I don't know her closely at all. I've met her a couple of times, and I think she's a real, true, genuine person.
The product of Mariah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, the real Mariah. The product
But
of Mariah.
You're criticizing the product.
I criticize the product and what she puts out there.
Yeah.
Even in criticizing her dress and what she's wearing, because that's what she's putting out there as an image. Her as a person, I believe, is one of the most amazing humans alive.
Yeah.
So, yes, I am criticizing her a lot, but you have to know where it comes from.
And like I've said this, and I think we all agree. If Mariah knocks on our doors, like, "Hey, I'm homeless with no money," like, "Bitch, get in here.
Right, of course.
Take my bed.
Of course.
Yeah.
We'll take care of you. Relax."
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
again, I think I've said this before. When you criticize someone that you 100% love, it's only coming from a place of love. It's not out of meanness or hatred or, or arrogance or whatever anybody could assume.
Yeah.
Because however you interpret me is how you interpret me. That's your reality. And if you think I'm being that, that's perfectly fine. But that's not my reality of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to your defense, I've never thought you've gone over the top. Like, I think you have valid emotions towards whatever we're criticizing. Nick, Mariah's World. Like, I think people...
Other people,
yeah. Like, I think even though some people don't agree with what you're saying, I think there are other people who do agree with what you're saying. You're not talking shit.
And I'm not here to please everybody. I'm here to please myself, because what pleases me is like talking about Mariah, and I'll talk this, that, or the other. And I don't know. It just is what it is.
I'm having turmoil right now with Nick. I'm confused in my feelings.
Well, I would just like to thank you, Martin, because you're the reason we got 3 stars on that review. Because otherwise it would have been a 1.
So either way, we thank whoever his name is for that review.
Papazno.
Interesting.
Listen, don't give up on us.
Yeah, don't give up. Because here's the other thing. Some of these episodes, I mean, especially around the Mariah's World era, I maybe was a real negative Nancy, but...
Yeah, but listening back, they weren't invalid. You weren't making up the negativity.
And it's fine. I mean, I guess for people who are not into podcasts, probably will agree with you while they're listening to you.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
And we just want the best for her.
That's what all I'm saying.
Basically.
I just want the best.
I keep saying, it's like just saying, Mariah, there's something in your teeth. We're just trying to, don't get a photo taken right now. There's something in your teeth.
Yeah.
Right.
We all want the best.
Correct.
And, and at the same time, and we try to have fun as well. Sometimes, you gotta give them a little something.
So that's it for iTunes reviews. If you guys can go and join in the fun of iTunes reviews, please head over to the iTunes store and leave us a little comment.
Yeah, whatever.
However you
Review
feel.
and
However
subscribe.
you feel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Curse me out some more. I can take it.
Because you're going to go home and play Can't Take That Away.
And
you're gonna feel better.
Hero. And 100%.
Correct.
Throw some Make It Happen in there too. All right. So now we have some LambMail concerning our Back in Time. Part 1, 2,
The Rainbow Era.
and 3 to come, the Rainbow Era.
Oh, 3's going to be good. We had a good
3 is
talk.
going to be really good.
We had a good talk.
It's really good. So we, through our social media, we've been posting interviews, performances, clips of all of that stuff, and people have been commenting. And MTV did a 1515, which is their news segment on Mariah, which is posted on our Facebook at The Mariah Report. And Lullaby says, after watching this interview, she is stunning here. So eloquent and approachable. There's something empowering and unapologetic about Mariah during the Rainbow Era that gives me life. Wish she would recapture the freedom, confidence, and security she was experiencing back then.
That's very nice.
I know.
Isn't it, though? Because when you really do go back and relive that era, you really get that empowering confidence from Mariah.
Yeah. And we were talking about the interview for E Entertainment, that she just gives like some of all these answers.
Right, it's just
nonsensical.
Nonsense, yeah. And back in the day, the Rainbow
Like
Era,
when someone asked her a question, she answered it.
Yeah.
You
In
know?
depth, too.
Right. She gave us something And that's one of the reasons I love that era.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great.
It's kind of bad because I'm enjoying the Rainbow era so much that this new Mariah, I'm like, just hang it up already. I'm enjoying the old stuff.
Right.
You're not giving me anything.
It's true. It's true.
If you're not going to talk, don't talk.
Right. Don't do an interview.
I got my Rainbow videos.
I'm going to go watch these millions of billions of Rainbow videos
There's so much.
on YouTube for 7 hours.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And another thing that we've been talking about, if you guys haven't tuned into the Back in Times, is the Rainbow album having a story that goes along with it.
Oh my God. I love your take on episode 2 about all these theories.
Right.
your
We're like,
theory?
who and what and where and how and who is she talking about?
What's your theory, Mark?
I don't have one, but I
Did
just,
you know there was
I
a
just
story?
enjoyed listening to it.
Right.
Did you know there was a story in Rainbow?
I do.
Well, she puts it on the inside booklet.
She does,
so
right?
Of
There's a
course,
story.
Of course.
Yeah.
But we had a Lamb comment on that particular moment of our discussion. Darcy Wills on Instagram. Oh my God, you guys trying to figure out the story of the album is me every time I listen, LOL. Currently, I think the original Heartbreaker is Tommy.
Oh.
And then she finds Bliss with Jeter.
Oh.
But then he's the Heartbreaker remix. Here we go, guys.
Oh
Here
my
we go.
God.
Which is why that's followed by Vulnerability interlude and Against All Odds. She goes through some emotional moments up until the Rainbow interlude / Thank God I Found You, which is where she finds love with Luis.
Interesting.
That's a good theory.
Very good theory
Very good
there.
theory. Yeah.
Very good
Like, the
theory.
I agree with Tommy as the original Heartbreaker.
Really? I think I've thought that before in the past, but I remember something in the timeline or sequencing of the song would tell me otherwise. I can't quite remember what it is, but I remember thinking Tommy was the original Heartbreaker back in the day.
But I can imagine her being obsessed with him, going back and forth.
Yeah, but
Because remember she was crying on the wedding day, running down the beach, crying because she married him.
yes.
So why would she like go back and forth? Wouldn't she just like get out and run away?
Because she was in a situation where she felt she couldn't escape because it was attached to this dream career she wanted. And maybe Tommy is the original Heartbreaker because right after the original Heartbreaker comes Can't Take That Away, which is an empowering song. And she's like, I got to get out of here.
True.
You know what I mean? And then she finds Bliss with Derek Jeter. I really get this guy's theory.
It's a good theory though. It's not wrong.
It's not wrong. Hey, everybody has a
Like I
different theory.
said, it's an abstract piece of work, so there's no answer to it.
Yeah, there is no answer to it. So it is
Nobody's
however
wrong,
you
nobody's right.
interpret it
Yeah.
is how you interpret it.
Yeah.
And then one final LambMail about the album artwork. Oh,
yes.
which
Rainbow?
everybody is. We love all of the artwork. It was so well done.
I think it's also Christopher Buckle's favorite album cover.
Really?
He mentioned that in one of his Instagram posts before.
I mean, it's fun. It's exciting.
It's really fun and flirty and like full of energy.
Yeah.
Is it a little
it
bit
is.
like Lolita-esque, where she's like trying to be a little girl but sexy?
I mean, a little. Yeah, I mean, hello. She has a lollipop and a
Yeah.
barrette in the hair, and
Yeah.
you know,
In the
she's laying on the
bedroom.
bed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Interestingly, like I don't know if Mariah used the word the album title as Rainbow without even considering all her gay fans about it. Like
right.
because the rainbow movement kind of, I don't know, was it after?
I don't think she
that
knew
it was
about
become popular.
No, I don't think she started the rainbow movement.
I don't think she did. But I'm just saying, like,
It just happens to coincide.
yeah, like, did she have it consciously, like, oh, I'm going to use this album title, but also like
I don't think
in the
so.
back of my head, like, oh, you know,
No, I think she used it in a girly way.
Well, I
And
think.
and it happened to be the LGBT thing.
correct.
Okay, well, I always think that it's she used it in a way of, like she says on the album jacket, like a rainbow is a multitude of colors. And, you know, she talks about in some interviews how she uses different like layers or tones of her voice
Right.
that like harmonize.
I remember that.
And also because of how many we were speaking this in our part 3, which is not out yet, but she has so many guest features, and that like blending all of those genres together is like a rainbow as well.
Interesting.
So that's what I always thought the rainbow really meant.
Right.
But then I was also just watching this interview with her, and she's like, oh, I just think for the new millennium, the rainbow represents hope. You know? So everybody, again, a different interpretation.
Yes.
Right.
But that's why we love it.
That's why she's an artist.
And that's why she's the best.
That's what they
But
do.
where is the artist now?
Well, she's in LA.
She's like Catch, really.
Yeah.
She's like Catch.
She's like Catch. She's having dinner. If you need to know, there she is. Okay, so 2 quick lamb mails about that. On Instagram, Ruby Red 93 Chev says, one of Mariah's best photo shoots ever. Love where the photo appeared inside the album. Fresh throughout the relationship turmoil and sadness, her music will be a good place to reflect on. And then Adrianic 5678 says, I love this photo. When the album came out, I wanted to recreate this photo. I still want to recreate this photo. It's that iconic that like decades later, people are like,
Yeah.
I want to be that laying on the bed with the lollipop.
Oh yeah,
Right.
with the rainbow. Okay, I'm going to confess something. I was googling neon rainbows to like
For
buy one.
what? Oh, Lord.
You're on the bed scene. She has the neon rainbow in the
Yeah.
back.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're like, you need one?
I was like, I think I need one of those.
We need one.
17 years later, I need one
But that's the
because we dug it up. I was like, hey,
Yes.
I could do it with a rainbow.
I could do this.
Sign in my
I
room?
could. You know what? Let me cut the top off my damn jeans. What the hell?
I'm gonna do it one of these days.
Exactly.
No, we love the rainbow era, and we have 2 episodes out already, but the 3rd one is coming.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
This Tuesday. It's going to be a good one, so tune in for that.
We have to do a like rainbow aftermath, like all the awards she won and all that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
we're gonna follow up
fun.
on the rainbow.
I think that's a good idea.
There are some big rainbow moments that we'll follow up on as
Yeah.
well. So stay tuned for those. But other than that, I think we can call this a wrap.
Did you have fun, Mark?
I did. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you
Although
for
it was
coming.
very
Spur of the
unexpected.
moment.
I know. I am having the time of my life, and it's really great. Thank you, guys.
How can
Well-
the lambs find you?
You can
Social media. Not your
social
phone number.
media. Oh
Yeah.
my god, no, not my phone number. Instagram or Twitter at Marksish. It's MarQsish. Or my drag persona. It's me Mirage on Instagram and Twitter as well. It's me Mirage.
It's me, Mirage.
Yes.
There you go.
And you guys know about why I named my drag
No, tell
persona
us.
is
We know.
because
Well,
obviously, the lambs know.
remind
we
the
know.
people. Yeah.
The lambs should know. Because Mariah named her was nicknamed Mirage because she doesn't show up in high school
Right.
for her classes because she's recording in New York City.
She was a busy bee.
Yeah, it was interesting how I got to name my drag character, and I was so happy that I got to chose that, and it stuck, and it's related to Mariah, so I love it, and yeah, I love it.
It's good. I love it too.
Does Mirage have a
Mirage.
last name?
Well, it was
just
Mirage et Toi, like
Oh.
Mirage et Toi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fun.
but I prefer Mirage, just Mirage,
Just Mirage.
just
That's
Mirage.
cute.
But her
I like
whole
Mirage et Toi too.
Yeah, that's fun too.
her whole name is Mirage et Toi.
I love that. I don't think I knew that. Did I know that? I don't know if I knew that.
Don't.
But I do now.
Now you do now. Yes.
Is
Well,
Mirage
thanks
yeah.
so much for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I enjoyed
love
it
and
so
enjoy
much. I enjoyed you. I appreciate you and love you guys.
Okay, guys, at home listening, or in the car, or on commute, wherever you are,
You know what to do now.
don't forget, follow us at The Mariah Report on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, SoundCloud.
All those
Stitcher.
places.
And don't forget, share with your friends,
Yes, please.
please. That helps us a lot. And send us your lamb mail, send us your iTunes reviews, all that stuff.
All that stuff. We look forward to hearing from you.
Thanks
Thank
for-
you for listening.
Bye.
Bye.